Hey, what's up? It's Julz again from Level the Planet. As you can see my shirt, Level the Planet. You can get yours too at any one of our gigs when the quarantine's over and we start gigging again at our merch table, or you can go to our Facebook page, Level the Planet, and order yourself a CD or a EP, which has Hung Up, Hollow, and She Wants Revenge on it. You get stickers. You can get these kick-in level shirts because we just got some new ones in. And, geez, what else? Anything else you need, we're there. So check us out. Okay, so if you saw my earlier video, that was my intro video to what I'm doing here, what my quest is here. As a musician, as a professional entertainer and performer, somebody who's been on camera, on radio, on stage, what have you, since I was a teenager, since I was a little kid actually. Played music my whole life. Got into acting right around 17, and then moved on back into music and then broadcasting. So I've been performing as a professional for well over 25 years. And the whole point of these videos are not just to play during this time of quarantine and isolation, but to explore my anxiety, specifically, why I still have anxiety trying to play doing something like this. I can be on stage with my bandmates and the synergy, I mean, we're electric, it's palpable, it's like all of our energies connect once we're on stage. It's like, anything else. I've played in front of live people, a live audience of 6,500 people before, a packed stadium, in broadcasting, introducing TSO, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I was the Pittsburgh Pirates personality, person that does the contests and stuff in between innings. I did that for their farm team, Bradenton Marauders, and I think the most people we had in the stadium at once was like 4,400. And on top of that, that was broadcast live on MILB Network, which people from all over the world watched, and people would come to come to Bradenton to visit, to come see us play, and they would wait to meet me or talk to me, and because they see me all the time and felt connected to me and felt this awesome energy coming off of me, which I really appreciated. So for me, it's been a journey of understanding why I can go live, I can be on the radio, I can do television, all those things without freezing up or freaking out, but still something so simple as just jamming out and pushing the record button is, starts the anxiety, creates all these blocks and doors that I can't open up and I can't get past for some reason. And it's ridiculous because if I'm not recording myself, then I can just play without thinking about it, flawlessly. So it's, anyways, this is just an experiment. So something I've been trying to work on a little bit. Again, like I said, the purpose of this is to have a loose idea of what I want to play, or just play stuff that's coming to my head as I hear it, as I feel it, and see how it goes. And trying to bypass that anxiety and those other things that I struggle with every day. So this is my Schecter, my bass Schecter. You can see it is beautiful and awesome. It's neck through body, and it weighs a goddamn ton, but I love it, and it makes me sound like I actually know what I'm doing, which is so cool. So without further ado, here's just a little something I've been working on. I would appreciate, any comments, any thoughts, whatever. Again, if you've seen me play professionally, seen me play on stage, how I perform, what my skill set is. This isn't about that. If this was about perfection, I would not be recording or going live or doing any of those things until I had a song down note for note perfectly. So, because that kind of defeats the whole purpose of this experiment. This experiment is to learn how to move past those blocks, learn how to bypass an anxiety attack or a panic attack while I'm on stage, learning how it's, and my instrument becomes completely unfamiliar to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I am. The song sounds unfamiliar. My ears start ringing, my vision changes. My head, I start getting dizzy, my head starts spinning at that altered level of consciousness, not sure where I am or what I'm doing. And it's all, due to anxiety and panic and PTSD and all of that stuff that I struggle with. So, again, this is just an experiment into helping me learn how to move past those things and hopefully reach out to you and connect with you and give you some inspiration. So anyways, without further ado, I know I've said that once already, here we go. No title, just something I'm jamming to, okay? Sweet, that actually went better than I thought. I just went over it a few times, right before I hit record, just to see how it went. So anyways, this is, I think, day 3, maybe video 5. I have my other ones are on another platform on Facebook Live, on my page, Julie Bruno. And I'm going to transfer some of those over to here too, if I can, so that way you can see all of the videos. But this is day 3, day 4, and already I feel a difference in my comfort level of playing. And it's pretty cool. I was really excited about it. So I'm glad, I'm seeing that progression. I'm seeing those changes, in me comfortably, and me, being able to stave off that anxiety, of playing something just off the top of my head, or playing something I just learned, and doing it by myself without my bandmates to back me up. So, anyways, great news to report. So my experiment's going well. Like I said, this is like maybe my fourth video, third, fourth day, and already I started feeling more comfortable that I could kind of lose myself in the song a little bit as I started to and started to feel myself just kind of drifting and finding that place, that happy place. Then I noticed, I would, not hit the right, I'd have trouble like hitting, pulling a string I didn't want to pull. And again, that's part of the process. So once again, if it was all about perfection and how I play, then believe me, that's what you would see and hear. It would just be note for note perfect, and I would just rock it out. But this is about learning more about myself and how to bypass these doors and these blocks that get in the way of your creativity. I mean, not just mine, yours. And the reason why I bring up, how long I've been playing and doing these, working professionally as a performer and an entertainer, is because even after all of these years, after over 2.5 decades, I still freeze up. I still have anxiety attacks, performance anxiety. I still get panic attacks on stage while I'm doing things. It doesn't matter. It still happens. And, I've learned to, I'm trying to accept that, but I'm also learning how to use it to my advantage and be better, to better myself. That's what all these videos are about. So please like, share, follow, whatever. Please comment too. Again, I want to connect with you. This is about, especially during this time of quarantine, I want to be able to connect with you and be open about my struggles, even as a professional, which are the same struggles I think most people have about being nervous or scared to put themselves out there. So I appreciate you checking me out, listening to me, and bearing with me as as these videos keep going. They're going to grow into an entity in and of themselves, and that's kind of how I do things. I start out organic. I have a basic foundation, and then I just let things grow. So these are starting to grow, and I'm glad within 4 days I'm starting to feel more comfortable. That's a pretty big thing. I thought it would be a couple of weeks before I got to the point where I could just jam out without like freaking out. So again, I'm Julie. I'm with Level the Planet. I play bass. I also play piano. Check us out on our Facebook page, Level the Planet, at Level the Planet, and you can also see me and more of my videos on Facebook Live, which I will be moving over here to YouTube. And feel free, hey, if there's stuff you want to hear or you want me to talk about or explore, please, by all means, write that in the comments. If you have a question or you want to have a discussion, one-on-one discussion, like live, like this, we totally can do that too. Anything you need. I'm here to help. I'm here to explore this, and I'd like for you to be on this journey with me. All right, until later, metal.